Hey everybody, Larry Lawton here. I got a great video for you today. Yes, it's another video on prisons, and I know some of you guys are getting sick and tired of prison, just what it is, because I know a lot about prison, and I'm still sick and tired of the prison system, and I don't think it's changing. But before I get started, please check me out on YouTube member programs, check me on Discord, Patreon, all of this stuff. Please check me on merch, Gangster Redemption. You want to know about the prison system? Go there. Check me on the Crooked Diamond. We just started that, and it's going great, and I just want to keep going with that. All right, I really want to talk to you guys about the medical system in the Bureau of Prisons. Now, you guys are going to say to me, Larry, you talk about that, but no, I'm going to talk about it in depth, and I'll tell you why. Because there's no fucking medical system, period. There is no medical system. If you break your fucking arm, they give you fucking aspirin. Now, the reason I came up with this topic today is because I had some medical issues, personally, that I took care of out here on the street, and I'm alive and well and doing great. I could have never did that if I was in prison. And it drives me crazy because I lost some very close friends of mine in prison. You know, I lost a man named James Arch. I'll tell you how fucked up that was. I was in Edgefield prison. James Arch fucking was a good friend of mine. He was 46 years old. I remember being on the yard with him, and he had a lot of problems, and he was hurting, you know, shit that I am now. I got it taken care of on the streets. But yes, if anybody wants to know, I'm gonna come out with it, open up. I had open heart surgery here on the street. It's hard to, you know, talk about sometimes about my health issues or whatever it is, but it is what it is. Here on the streets, whole different animal. Anyway, James Arch is having problems. Now, we're in Edgefield prison, and this is what put me in the hole for 11 fucking straight months. Got my ass beaten for this. But James Arch was having problems. He works in what they call CMS, and he's a great guy. He's an Indian guy, actually. And Indian, when I say Indian, like American Indian. He fucking doesn't complain about anything, this guy. And all of a sudden, we see that he's messed up. And you can see a guy's messed up. Trust me, at this time, I'm about 40-something years old, 41, 42. I'm in Edgefield, South Carolina prison, and Arch is having problems. So we tell him, go to medical, go to medical. He goes, yeah, I went, they didn't do shit. Which everybody knows that, that's normal shit. Prison system doesn't do shit for you. So they don't do shit for him, and he's just fucking doing his thing. He goes to work at CMS, which is it's the prison like maintenance. And he was an air conditioning guy or something like that. He was really good. Guy knew his shit. His boss at the medical department says, man, Jim, you look bad. I'm calling medical. I'm sending it over to medical. He goes to medical. Medical says to him, you're all right. You only got gas. Now, my buddy and I, Jim Brown, another guy, Jim Brown, the units are all the way they are. You know, we're 100 fucking feet, not yards, 100 feet from the medical department. It's about 10:40 in the morning. We don't know what's going on. Jim walks in the unit. Now, Jim Brown and Jimmy and I, we're watching TV up on the screen. Now, we don't have TVs in our rooms or any of that shit. We have 4 TVs up on the, I guess they're mounted to the second tier, which is looking at with the first tier. So Jim and I are watching TV. In comes Jimmy Arch. And he looks at us, and we look at him. He walks in the door, the open door. And when I tell you guys, he looks bad. He comes over to us, we're watching it, and he literally says, hey guys, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. I'll never forget this. We see he looks like shit. Now, we put him in a chair. They have chairs there. And we're looking at him, and the minute we put him in the chair, he keels over. Boom. He keels over and he literally fucking dies. Now, I don't know if any of you guys seen a person die. When a person dies, their bowels loosen up, their piss comes out, they loosen up. That's what we're gonna call what it is. Now, this guy dies right in front of me. I've seen many people die. This was a rough one. He dies, he keels over in a chair. We grab him, we're trying to do something with him, we're slapping him, we're trying to, hey Jimmy, get up, Jimmy, get up. Guard screams, lock down, lock down, lock down. He hits the fucking deuces. The deuces is the button on the thing. Everybody to cell, everybody to cell. Because this guy's down on the ground. Sure enough, Jimmy died. Now, this is what got me so pissed at the prison system. They come to the system with a golf cart. That's what they always do. They have a little golf cart with a, you know, like a back end there where you can put a person, called mini ambulance or what do you call it. So now, my cell was right underneath the TVs. Right when you come in the door, this handicapped cell, and then mine was the second cell in from the door. Now, I'm up at the door looking through the little slot, and I'm watching him. Whether he's dead or not, they don't do shit for him, but he was dead. I knew that myself. They come in, they scream lockdown, we all go to lockdown, and sure enough, they come in, they take Jimmy, they put him on a gurney, and they take him through the double doors in front of the unit. Now you gotta remember, my cell is right near the door. So I can look out that cell. So I'm looking out the cell, and they're fucking laughing. They don't give a flying fuck that Jimmy was dead. Because he's dead. And the reason you know he's dead, because when you looked up and he picked him up, there's a stain on the floor. You know, a person dies, they shit themselves, they piss themselves. That's, remember, when you die, you know, you don't have no control over anything. So sure enough, they put him on a gurney, bring him up to the fucking medical unit. I was so fucking mad. They came to everybody's cell. They walked down, you know, in comes the SIS, Special Investigating Service, whatever the fuck they call it in the prison system. It's called the SIS. So SIS comes to every, or whatever fucking people, they come to every cell. They go, you saw him hit his head, right? I said, what? Hit his head? You fucking killed him. You fucking people killed him. You killed him as quick as fucking anybody else can kill somebody if they stab him or shoot him. They didn't like that. They locked me back in my cell. Another few minutes later, 4 guards come get me. Lock up, Lawton. Lock up. What the fuck are you talking about? Exactly what I said to him. I remember to this day. What are you talking about? Lock up. They don't want to hear shit. I put my hands behind my back, put my hands through the chute door. We all had chute doors. And they fucking put cuffs on me. Sure enough, they walked me to the hole. Not a fucking clue what I did wrong. Lieutenant in the hole says, Lord, what do you know? They don't even know what's going on. Usually you're supposed to be written up. I said, LT, I have no idea why the fuck I'm here. He looks at me, and he knew me, you know, Lawton, fuck it. So they change you out in this little cage in the hole. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I in a hole? Because I mentioned you fucking killed the man? Everybody knows they killed him. Sure enough, I started fucking writing letters. I started writing senators and congressmen. I fucking wrote everybody that would fucking listen. That's what got me fucking beaten, abused, and I'm still pissed to this day. People say, are you ever over it? Are you ever over it? I don't know. I hope to believe I am. I don't know if I am. You know, I read some comments yesterday on a prison video I did last time, the Tuesday video. Am I over it? Am I damaged goods? Probably. Do I try to fucking make it? Absolutely. You know, as a man who's been through a lot of shit, has the prison system fucked me up? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'd be a fucking idiot if I said the prison system didn't fuck me up. It's fucking me up. Will I ever get over it? I don't know. I just pray, and I mean this, I'm not a religious man, you all know that. I really hope and pray that all you guys don't make the choices to go to prison. You know, I always say at the end of any one of my videos, please make good choices. I don't say that out of fucking just to say it. I want you to make good choices because I don't want you to go to prison. You hear what I said? I don't want you to go to prison. I mean that. And when I hear about somebody going to prison, it just fucking chokes me up. I decided to do this video as fucked up and as, you know, emotional. Sometimes I get emotional. It's because I see so much fucking death and so much fucking waste of life that it just sickens me. My other buddy, a guy named Jimmy, I remember the unit he was in. It was in B2 or B3 or B4 even. I think B4 because it was in second level. They let him bleed to death in his fucking cell. Now the guy had cancer. He's gonna die. We all know that, all that shit. Why you don't send him to a medical unit? I have no fucking idea. He fucking dies screaming at the door, banging at the door. Man, I don't even think about it. He's banging at the door and he's begging for his life to open up. Let me out, please let me out. In fact, they had a memorial service for him. in his cell, he was a murderer, a fucking nut, a redneck guy that come from the gym and shit. Says, I never seen a death. I've seen a lot of blood in my life, and I've never seen a death like that in my life. I don't know why I did this video. I did this video because I really don't want to see you guys get in trouble. I mean that. You guys don't even know how much I don't want to see you guys get in trouble. Because I fucking fear for your life. And I mean that. And I mean that from my heart. The system don't give a flying fuck about you. Always remember that. The system does not give a fuck about you. And that's as sad as it can get. And it's true as it can get. Don't ever forget that. That man bled to death in his cell. They didn't get him out of his cell for over 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it was. Because the guard is working both units. Sure enough, fucking dies. Another friend of mine, one of my good friends. Matter of fact, boy, this one kills me. Bobby as Damien. Remember his name like it was yesterday. Fucking Bobby. Bobby was concert pianist, you know. Concert guy. He taught me, Larry, who's the most fucking inept motherfucker you ever want to meet with instruments or singing or dancing. Listen, I would sit with him and I said, Bobby, and he worked for all of the fucking goddamn churches and shit, the Muslims, the Rastafarians, the whatever. They would use him because they always had a music room for the religious people. So I used to say to Bobby, Bobby, I remember this song. He goes, what is it? I don't know. He says, hum it. I would like hum Sweet Home Alabama. I would hum it 2 or 3 fucking bars. Absolutely didn't know. I'm not a music guy, guys. I love music, but I'm not a music guy. Bobby he was a prodigy. He would fucking hear me and just starts playing the whole fucking thing. And when I say play it, unfucking real. The guy played in Carnegie Hall at 7 years old. Carnegie Hall. He was a prodigy. When I say a prodigy, he was a fucking mind that was amazing. In fact, I got so close to him, his dad used to visit with my dad. And at the same time, he called me. They'd bring us out and we'd start laughing. Bobby had the most infectious laugh in the world. It was just, he was a great guy. He was older than me at the time. He was 50, I was about 36, 37. Like I went away at 34, so after 2 years in Atlanta, probably 36, 37 years old, maybe 38. Bobby was an amazing man, just amazing. A prodigy. Why did he go to prison? Everybody goes, why did he go to prison? Went to prison for selling 10 kilos of coke. Most of the people I knew sold drugs or something, cocaine. Is it right? No. Do you deserve to get a life sentence? No. I mean, I can go on and on about what you should or shouldn't do. Well, Bobby died. Bobby fucking died on me. I don't know why I'm going on with this, but all of this has got me thinking about life and death in prison. And it's real, man. It's as fucking real as it gets. I just want you to know that. You know, every day I'm above ground and thinking of guys that I know that are not. You know, it's pretty sad that I've seen a lot of death in my life. And I have. Don't get me wrong. I'm not no weasel. I'm not no motherfucking bleeding heart fucking liberal or anything like that. Am I a man who believes that right should be right, wrong is wrong? Whoever fucking does it, yes. I wrote more senators, congressmen, and fucking people with power than you can imagine. Sadly, none of them give a fuck. Sorry, none of them give a fuck. And I often wonder what the fuck is going on with this world we're in. Believe me, I think this. I think about a lot of shit that we all fucking go through. Nobody gives a fuck. Is it really that bad? Yeah, it is, Larry. Let's trust me, guys. Please trust me. The system is fucked. The whole fucking criminal justice system fucked, but our prison system is the fucking leader of fuck. What can I do about it? Only pass the word to you guys to please, and I mean this, please make good choices. I don't want to see you in this fucking prison. Don't get me wrong, guys. I understand. You're not kissing ass. You see something, report it. You know, all the guys I was talking to you about, they weren't hooked up in gangs or this shit. They were guys who made it. Now, they were with us, so to speak. And we'd protect people. I was a pretty big guy, pretty protector. But damn, man. I don't know why I'm so emotional today. This whole fucking thing has got me pissed. I guess just because I read another article about an inmate dying. How many fucking people gotta die at the hands of nothing? Don't get me wrong, a lot of people die. A lot of people, people die every day. People wonder why, Larry, you're not that emotional. I get it. People die. I get a little bit emotional on this one. Because these are deaths that I know could have been prevented. I know they could have been prevented. And they're not. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I kind of hate getting a little emotional on this shit. But I don't call this the real deal. I'm not the real deal for nothing. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth about the system, about the death, the destruction, everything that goes on with it. Please go look it up. Please, you can look him up, James Arch. I will bet you'll find it in the system where there are articles written about it. Jimmy Brown, myself, look us up. I'm just telling it like it is, man. And please don't make the choices I made. I get sick and tired if I think people think my diamond and robbery business is what made me cool or whatever. You know what? Didn't make me cool. Made me a fucking idiot. And it made me a person that was lucky, didn't get a life sentence. And the system sucks. I don't care what you read, what you hear, and what you fucking see. The United States Bureau of Prisons sucks. It is the biggest criminal justice prison system in the fucking world. In the fucking world. Did you hear what I just said? Look it up. The Bureau of Prisons is the biggest prison system in the fucking world. Think of that. That fucking blows me away. It is what it is. I just want you to make good choices. Please make good choices. I'm sorry I ranted. I did what I did. Have a great day, everybody. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. Make good choices. Have a great day, everybody. Much love and respect from me to you. Take care.